Hey everyone. Today would be the 9th day. I did a video for the 8th day, but it turned out to be too long, so I've got to edit it down. This is usually a little earlier in the day than I usually make it because I'm having kind of a super hard day today. For better or worse, I've been trying to get ready for court to try to get my son back that I've already have sole custody of. But in doing that, I've tried to, well, while I was with the narcissist, I started recording our conversations and arguments. And I've been trying to go through them to try to, I guess, prove that I'm not what she says I am, that I was the one that was abused. And that my kids are in danger. And in this, I have found a little bit of peace. That, you know, hearing it all again, it reminds me, it kind of takes me back to the point to where I'm like, yeah, I'm not messed up on that. But at the same time, it also takes me back to the feelings. Not only the negative feelings, but I miss my family. For better, for worse, for 14 years, that was my life. That was my everything. It's been really depressing. Other than that, I don't really know what I could do to try to show the world that I deserve to be a father to my child, despite what this person's saying about me. I've heard on there several times where I could have done a lot better and could have been a better father, because there was one incident where my eldest daughter, at the time she was 17, and she knew something about her younger brother at the time he was 14. And she just wouldn't tell it. And like I said, I had a construction company I was working at, and I had a call from my ex-wife, and I need to quit messing with that. But she was like, it's a really big thing, come home. So I came home, and what it was my daughter wasn't telling her what she knew about her son, which her son would have been the golden child. And it turns out that in the process of her trying to find out what my daughter knew, she had actually slapped her and hit her and grabbed her by her hoodie and choked her a bit. I was a shitty dad. I put my kids through that and left them in that. I did that. But the whole thing was over him smoking pot. And you know what came out of it? My daughter got a lecture. My son got a lecture. And my wife got a lecture. None of it was about anything of importance. It's just, I really don't even know how to explain it. But there was nothing done. And I mean, I've got that's from over a year ago, and I've still got a ton to go. Can you imagine how much has been recorded? And my court date's coming up on the 13th, and I think today is like the 5th or 6th or something like that. I don't even know. I'm kind of lost right now. I don't know if I deserve to be a dad. Having a lot of emotion right now. The one thing I wanted to do was always protect my kids. And I was the one putting them in harm. And I'm not trying to get down on myself or anything, but it was me. I could have left. But you know, I knew that no one would go with me. And it would be like it is now. It's just a fight. It's a constant fight. But something in here said, you know, keep trying, man. You'll eventually get through. All this control issues and this backbiting and all this bitterness that everybody's got, we can get through all this. But it never did. It always got worse. There's been so much I've heard today. I mean, it's literally physically affecting me. I can feel it. I don't know how to quit letting her get in my head like that. I don't know how to be objective. I don't know how to. Well, I went to the store earlier. I had to go get some caulking, and I just ran to Walmart. And there was a vehicle there just like hers. And I mean, I was pretty sure it wasn't hers, but it looked just like it. I mean, a lot of it did. And the only thing that was different was, you know, she had a rear view mirror thing hanging down. And on this one, it was a thing, but it was a different one. So I thought, well, maybe she changed it. So the whole time while I was looking through this fucking store, I'm just fucking, I'm looking around. I know I look like a fucking geeker, man. Just fucking watching. It almost seems hopeless sometimes. Like, what the fuck is the point? I'm supposed to go try to get my son. Everybody's telling me it's not looking very likely. I'm still trying to have faith. Still trying to adjust to a new life. Still trying to find myself. Still trying to be strong for my daughter and myself. And be patient and pray and all this. And I just feel like, fuck. This is my reward for trying to help someone. For trying to love them. But I did find some recordings, you know, on the upside where she's saying the exact opposite of everything that she says in the court papers. But I don't think that's going to help any because I don't know. Nobody's wanting to listen to anything. Everybody I talk to, I say, I got all these recordings. I say, I got these texts. Well, you can print them off, but, you know, we're not going to listen to any recordings. Well, it's very important. I mean, it's the point of, I mean, it's what she's accusing me of doing, and you're believing without any evidence. I've got evidence to the contrary, and you're saying you don't want it. That's what I don't get, man. I don't get. And I don't know where I'm going to keep getting this strength. The relationship's over. It's been over for over a week. Well, it's been over for longer than that, but I haven't been around her for over a week. And except for a few days, I still feel like shit. I don't know what to do. I finally got back on Facebook. Now all these people are wanting to be friends, and I'm afraid to even friend a lot of people because I think she's got a fucking account and she's trying to fucking stalk me. I've seen her following me around town and on roads and shit. That's unsettling. But there's nothing I can do. I wish what I would have done is just left sooner. Like I keep telling people, they keep asking me, why, if it's so bad, why'd you stay? Well, for one, you don't realize how bad it is. And two, every time I did try to leave, I've now got a felony because she called the cops and had me arrested for, well, I had a beer one night, she started her shit, and I was like, I'm done, I'm leaving. This was early stage of relationship, one of the first times I tried to leave. And as soon as I went to leave, she called the cops. I'm arrested, child endangerment, DWI. Well, there's that one. So, of course, then I had to depend on her. Like a dumbass, I went back. And then there's been 2 or 3 times where she's attempted suicide because I've tried to leave. Well, that makes a motherfucker not want to go anywhere. Because I don't want that guilt. I mean, it's documented. She was in the hospital in a coma for 4 days this last time. And every day I was by her side. Every single day. Like a chump. There may be another part of this video. It's starting to get a little long. So here in a few minutes I'm going to cut it off. But I'm just asking for prayers, man. Whatever you believe in, however you believe in doing it, just please send that shit my way, please. Because right now, I don't have it in me to do it. I mean, I pray, but it's like it's an... I don't know. I don't believe in what I'm praying, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I believe. But at the same time, I'm just... What the fuck is the point?